Hi, Eric with North American Rider Magazine, and I don't know if you're like I am, but I am so bored of sitting home during this coronavirus thing. Fortunately, or unfortunately, however you want to look at it, I have to go today and pick up a few things at the grocery store, and as you can see, the sky is blue and it's beautiful. So I'm going to take the bike and I'm going to ride over and pick up some groceries. I'm going to make this short video. This is this week's update on the coronavirus. I'm headed to Walmart and we'll pick up a few things there. But still in lockdown, going on 4 weeks or something like that now. And it feels good to get outside and to hop on the bike and go. But I've got the helmet cam and I'll invite you to ride along with us. So here we go. Let's go to Walmart, get some groceries, come back. I'll give you some thoughts on the way and we'll go from there. Okay, we are ready to head on our way to Wally World, pick up some groceries. On the way back, I'm going to stop and pick up the lunch on a takeout order and get some gas. Certainly is a beautiful day today. It's only 66 degrees right now, which for being the 16th of April in Alabama is cool. We've been running the mid-80s, but all this week, of course, after the big tornadoes came through and up through and then into Georgia and Tennessee, and had been over in Mississippi. With that, it brought the cool weather back, so it's a nice riding temperature right now. I do have a liner in my jacket. I've got a mesh jacket on with a liner on underneath it, and it's just right. So anyway, so how are y'all making out during this coronavirus thing? It's to be honest with you, it's been nerve-wracking for me. Of course, I've lost a lot of business during this time. Many of you know, not only do I own the magazine, but I also own a computer repair business, and we've lost customers in the computer side of things, and we've lost the majority of our advertisers right now in the magazine, simply because if they manufacture a product, they're not able to get the parts to manufacture the product. Others, I've got dealerships that have been advertising with us that they called me this week and said, man, we just don't know if we're going to survive this thing. We're working sales on an appointment-only basis. Service is by appointment only. You bring your bike to the curb, they take it from there. Parts, you have to call ahead and get what you want, and then they bring them out to you. And they just told me this week, hey, we're just uncertain what the future holds. And I think so many of us are in that predicament. We went into this thing thinking it was going to be a 2-week, and everybody thought, well, we could get by for 2 weeks, especially with the government incentive checks and everything. So everybody they didn't like it, but they were okay. They thought they'd be all right with just 2 weeks. But now we're going on a month, and everybody is really feeling the crunch. Watching the news this morning, I know they're going to release and give authority to the individual governors as to when to open, but the majority of the governors are saying, oh no, we probably need to go at least another month. Well, that's fine and dandy. You know, I understand about the health issues. My wife works in the medical field. She works at the hospital. So we understand that. But there's also situations that they need to be looking at is how they can open certain parts of our economy. They're already saying that we're in a situation that's as great as the Great Depression of the 1930s was. Well, can't afford to have it keep going on and on and on, because those that are hanging on with hopes, one by one, are losing the ability to hang on. So, you know, my prayer is that this thing will give us some relief pretty soon, and that the governors are able to open the states or going back to work, and we can get back onto something that resembles a normal lifestyle. So I hope you're all doing okay. You can leave, you know, if you want to leave a comment, you're welcome to leave a comment down below. Speaking of down below, if you haven't already, hit and like this video. Join our subscribe to us, and you'll get notification if you click the little bell that every time we come out with a new video, you'll get a notice of it. But as you can see, the roadways are empty. So anyway, I really hope that y'all can get outside and enjoy some fresh air, keeping a social distance, of course, but hopefully that you know, you can get out in the fresh air and everything, and that help lift your spirits a little bit. I know here in Alabama, they still have our park systems open and strictly for walking, and you have to maintain the 6-foot distance. You are allowed to get out and ride your motorcycles, and I know a lot of people disagree with that and say that shouldn't be the case, but whatever it is, whether you agree with it or not, that's the way that the law here is in Alabama. We are under stay-at-home orders, other than you know, going to the grocery store, to the bank, things like that, and exercise and recreation. And they have classified motorcycle riding as recreation that is acceptable in the state of Alabama. And the reason being is because it's a stress reliever, and it gets you out into the fresh air, which is good for getting away from the everyday household atmosphere, where people have been cooped up for weeks on end now, and you know, even though the air may seem fine in there, it's stuffy compared to being outside. So at least here in Alabama, they want you to be able to get outside and get some of that fresh air into your lungs. So anyway, it's feels so good to be back out on the bike. I've been trying to do a strict stay in home order, follow that, with the exception of when I need to go to the store and get groceries. And other than that, I haven't been out. My wife, of course, has to go to work every day at the hospital, but I've been staying at home and trying to get things done, occupy my time at home. I find that I sit in the recliner and try to watch a YouTube video or whatever, and next thing I know, I'm snoozing away. So this hasn't been good in that aspect, but we'll soon get there. Well, here we are, so I will be back with you in a little bit, and we'll go from there.